Brecker did it. Eddie Harris did it. And many other saxophone players did it as well. They electrified their saxophone. Effects like delay, chorus, or harmonizers opened a completely new world to saxophone players. Selmer even developed the baritone saxophone in the late 60s that came with a built-in pickup system and effects. To this day, many saxophone players explore effects, and the way they do it usually is by using a pedalboard, just like a guitarist, that has all the effects attached to it. I've been curious about using effects on the saxophone myself for a long time, but honestly I've always been a little bit overwhelmed by the amount of gear you need to start and by figuring out how to set up everything properly. You also have so many different effects to choose from all those different companies, and I simply didn't know where to start. So when Cloudvocal offered to send me the ISOLO Prime, I was immediately interested. Quick disclaimer, I received the ISOLO Prime free of charge from Cloudvocal, but this is still an independent review of the product, and Cloudvocal didn't have any influence on the contents of this video. The ISOLO Prime consists of a wireless clip-on microphone and an effects unit that consists of 8 different effects. In this video I want to test the ISOLO Prime together with you and see how good of a starting point it is if you want to electrify your saxophone. Let's first have a closer look at the clip-on microphone and let's listen to it without effects. I thought it's a good idea to compare it to another product of Cloudvocal called the SonoFlex microphone. I think it became pretty clear from the comparison that the ISOLO Prime is quite different to the SonoFlex microphone. And it also makes sense if you think about it. The ISOLO Prime microphone is made to use with effects, while the SonoFlex microphone is supposed to give you the best acoustic sound. I think it's pretty important to be aware of this. You still get a decent sound with the ISOLO Prime microphone, but if you mostly play without effects, there are better options out there. Now let's get to the really interesting part, the effects unit. As mentioned before, you get 8 different effects and you get also 2 EQ parameters for treble and bass. Let's first test how you can influence your sound through the EQ settings. It's already pretty cool that you can influence the sound of the saxophone yourself. Let's now try the different effects. The first effect is a room reverb. The second effect is the hall reverb. The third effect is the arena reverb. The fourth effect is the delay. The fifth effect is a combination of delay and reverb. The sixth effect is the shimmer. The seventh effect is the harmonizer A. Let's see how this sounds. The eighth effect is the harmonizer B. I definitely felt like I was stepping into a completely different world when I was trying the ISOLO Prime. It's really a different experience than playing acoustically. It took me a moment to understand how to set up everything, but still I think it's a pretty easy way to start electrifying your saxophone. Some effects I enjoyed more than others. My favorite effects were probably the harmonizers. I think they add something really nice and interesting to the saxophone sound. It took me a moment to figure out how to use the shimmer effect in a musical way. I think it's rather supposed to be used with longer notes, for example, and I think it's interesting to explore the possibilities there, but I think for me personally, I might not have too many musical situations where I can use the shimmer effect. What is missing a little bit for my taste is a chorus effect, because this can also sound really great combined with the saxophone. And of course, there's no looper to be found. I think the reason for that is probably that you would have to design the effects unit completely differently. What we haven't talked about yet is the price. In Germany, you can buy buy the ISOLO Prime for around 550 euros. And for that price, you get a lot of tech, you get a really sturdy effects unit and a pickup microphone that is wireless and that is maybe not the highest quality compared to other clip-on microphones out there, but it still does a job and it works well with the effects. So if you're looking for an easy way to get started using effects and you have the money to spare, this might be an interesting product to explore. I hope you like this test, and if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, make sure to subscribe and like the video, and see you next time.